to you laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye and you're gonna have to excuse the whole mainsail thing I got going on top of my head. Apparently I'm going out in the water and the only way to get across it is for the wind to blow through my hair. I used to do these kind of vlogs a while ago. Whenever something used to come up in the comments or something was happening on YouTube or I had certain thoughts going on in my head about YouTube or the channel or whatever, I used to make videos explaining my thoughts on it. And I haven't done one in a long time, mainly because I haven't had to. Stuff has been fantastic over the last while. Not that it isn't now, it still is pretty good. But there was some stuff coming up in the comments lately that I felt like I had to sort of make a video on it or get my thoughts out there because I'd been saying it on Twitter and I felt like a lot of people aren't on Twitter, so I wanted to say it to everybody who watches the channel. Most of it has got to do with like spam, but not spam in the sense that people are posting links, Steam wallet codes, PSN codes or anything like that. I've dealt with that stuff I think pretty well. I found the blacklist and I put like a bunch of stuff in there, a bunch of insults, a bunch of like .com, HTTP, Google, that kind of stuff, so people couldn't post links. And as soon as I implemented that, the spam just got cut in half, which is amazing. I really like saved a lot of the comments from that because you guys have been complaining about it in the comments as well, and I had hated seeing the comments turn into that. So I'm really glad that kind of got sorted out. And the stuff that I'm saying now is because I love the comments. A lot of YouTubers will say that they hate the comments because it's full of nonsense, it's full of shit. It's just people complaining all the time or saying really stupid stuff. But I love the comments. You guys know that. I love interacting with everybody. And I'm saying this stuff because I want to interact more. I want to have less of a barrier between me and you and less stuff in the way of me being able to respond to as many people as I possibly can. And I don't feel like that's been done lately. It does come with a small bit of criticism on your behalf, but don't worry, it's nothing bad or anything. I'm not here to complain or to give out to you guys or anything. This is probably a reason why more YouTubers don't do this. Or, like, I know a lot of YouTubers are going to feel the same way of stuff that I'm about to say, and they don't say it because they're terrified of their subscribers. They're afraid to say anything to them because they're afraid of, like, a backlash, or people saying, you're an asshole now, or how dare you say certain things to us, or anything like that. But I've told you guys before, I have insane respect for you all. I treat you all like individuals, and you're not stupid, you're not idiots. I'm not going to dumb anything down for you, and I want to be as genuine, truthful, and transparent as I can be. So when I say stuff, I mean it, and you guys are giving me feedback all the time. It's only fair if I'm able to give feedback back as well. Feedback back. There was a really good example of why I adore the comment system lately. Somebody left a comment. They were new to the channel, and I can't remember exactly what they said, but it was something like the normal comments when people come onto the channel. They wonder why my real name is Sean and people call me Jack or whatever. So just say it was a comment like that. They were like, I'm new here. Why does he call himself Jack if his real name is Sean or something? And instead of like another comment section on another person's channel, some people might go, oh my god, you're new here? You don't fucking know why they call him Jack or whatever? You're such a noob. But I saw like 15 replies of loads of people saying, oh, they call him Jack, blah blah blah, and they like left really nice comments and everybody was super helpful, and I just sat here looking at it, reading everyone's replies, just smiling my ass off because it was so nice. And that's exactly what I want the comments to be. That's why I'm saying this, because I love the comments. I want the comments to be a really nice place all the time, like they always have been. And I'd hate to see them change into something that we all hate coming down to read, and have a really nice time watching the videos like it's a big giant experience. We're all one big group of people playing the game together, having fun, and that comment just really solidified exactly like the point I wanted to make. That the comments are a really powerful, useful place when they're done right. And it's really easy for them to drift into bullshit, so I want to avoid that. And a lot of the stuff that I've been seeing lately is people, first off, requesting games that I'm already doing or in the process of doing. I love that people are so enthusiastic about series. I'm going to use like The Escapist as a recent example. I love that people enjoy that series. I love that game to death now. I really do enjoy playing it, and I'm really glad to see people getting behind it and like saying so much. But because people always say, like, I never upload the same games 2 days in a row, or like, it's like 4 days after I've recorded an episode. This is for every game, by the way. For any of you who don't know the way I do my YouTube videos, it's like, I record The Escapist, say today, whatever, I didn't record it today, but just say I did, I wouldn't play it again for another 4 to 5 days, because I like to have a gap between stuff. I like to have variety coming out all the time. Different stuff for different people. If you don't like The Escapist, then there's something else for you to watch in the meantime, and then The Escapist come back, you can ignore that. If I did it too often, then people will get bored of it, I'd get bored of it, you'd all get sick of watching it. So I like to have a gap between stuff, but there's times when I upload, like, The Escapist, say, yesterday, and I'll have people in the comments of the same day, of the second video that day, saying, Jack, please play more Escapists. And it's awesome to see that people like it, But when you spam the comments like that, it's just putting like a big wall of stuff that I'm not going to answer. And it puts a barrier between me and the people who like leave genuine comments. People will leave comments asking me different things, asking me about my gear, my age, my name, any of that kind of stuff that I'd really like to answer, but I have this big wall of comments saying, Jack, please play this, or what happened to The Sims 4 when I've uploaded it like 4 days ago. Like, people panic and they think that a series is gone forever, when it's really only a case of me, like, taking the normal break that I normally do. Like, if you go back through the channel right now, you'll see that there's a big gap between each video. Even on series that do really, really well, don't spam the comments saying, like, please play more Sims 4, when I'm already going to be playing it again. Wow. Before I start the vlog, it's always, yeah, I'm going to talk about this, this, and this. I'm going to say that way. I'm going to do this that way. And then as soon as the camera turns on, I get all tongue-tied, and I don't even know if my point that I'm trying to make comes across, or if I'm even getting to the point if I'm rambling too much. Vlogs are hard. The other thing was, and this isn't a bad thing either, this is just the way YouTube comments are, but as I said, it's leading to a point, because I only have a certain amount of time that I can answer comments for. I only have a certain amount of time in the day before I have to go off, record something else, eat, do stuff in my real life, or whatever, so I only have a certain amount of time to go down through the comments, so when I see really similar comments the whole way down through the comment section, it's taken time away from really proper comments that I could be answering. So I'm going to use Scribblenauts as an example for this one. I didn't know how to do like the adjectives and that properly at the start of the video, but later on, like 2 minutes later, I figured out how to do it. But people had already commented saying, Jack, you do this way. It's awesome that people want to help. I really do appreciate feedback like that, but please watch the whole video before that kind of stuff happens. Because otherwise it just ends up with people saying, no, Jack, you do it this way. You do it this way. Other people saying the exact same comment like 20 times all down in a row. Again, it's not bad, but it just leads to a big wall of comments that I'm going to be ignoring because I've already figured it out in the video. And then it stops me having time to get to the really proper comments. So just be mindful of that, please. I often acknowledge that I am wrong and then I correct myself in the comments. But then I still have people commented anyway saying how wrong I was, just trying to prove me wrong. And then it takes time away from the comments that I could be answering. So you guys understand me, right? I want to reply to as many comments as I possibly can. I want to be in the comments for as long as possible, getting as many comments across as I can. But when I see a bunch of the same stuff or irrelevant stuff, it really hinders me from getting to the proper comments. And that's basically it. It's nothing bad or anything. It's just stuff that I feel like could be changed slightly so that the comment section turns into a better place that we can all like get along better. I mean, there is spam, of course, still of people saying, fuck this 12-year-old faggot or anything like that, which is horrible. I hate comments like that, but I'm able to deal with them the way I deem necessary. I'll either reply to them, delete them, ban them, anything depending on what they're saying. If they're really, really nasty, they will get banned. Don't worry, I do see these comments. I'm not ignoring them. Don't insult them back. That's horrible. That's just stooping to their level. If somebody says something bad about me or hates somebody else, don't just launch into them the exact same way. That just completely negates your point. Nobody listens to a screaming insulter. But you guys know what I mean. I trust you guys at this point. I've talked to a lot of you all the time, and you guys know how I feel, how I go about my YouTube, and that kind of stuff, and the way I feel about certain things. So I know that you guys are going to take this, like, the proper way, instead of all getting offended and taking it as, like, really negative. I know it sounds like complaining. It's hard to do these vlogs without sounding like complaining, so I'm sorry if that was the case. But now that the channel is a certain size, and it's huge, it's 2.5 million now. Thank you so much for that. That is so damn cool. Let's keep the comments a really nice place, that we're all really happy, that we're all one big family together, striving towards a better YouTube, and not turning into bullshit like so many other comment systems. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face like a boss, and high fives all around. Whoosh, whoosh. But thank you guys. Now we'll see all you dudes. And click. Yes, you're being filmed. Hey, what the fuck? What is happening? Oh my god, there's cars flipping. What is going on? Are you full? Jesus! Relax! Oh, that video was just ramble, too long ramble.